guys said you had like what, 18 songs?
About 18 songs, yeah.
I don't know, maybe a little bit more. Do you have a favorite? Or a song that you really like performing?
Man, big
or
question,
a song that it's a question.
Yeah.
Or one thing
it's always changing. It's always changing. You know what I mean? When new material comes in, and I think that's the way it should be. You know what I mean? As we progress, I feel like you should like your material more.
Yeah, the latest ones usually, I think, are best, just because we're trying loads more stuff.
Yeah. And we're settling into stuff, man.
I agree with
understand, that. Like, we're understanding the little cogs, man, of being in a unit of 6 people. It's like, I think that's one of the beautiful things that we find a lot of synergy, man. You know, not everyone has to be playing something loud all the time. We blend a lot, like, so it's been.
There is a few classics that when we play live are my favourites to play.
Like what? What's your favourite to play live?
Big Smoke.
Big Smoke.
That's a really early song, and it's got a fast part and a slow part, and a double part, and then a bit where everyone dances. And I still think we've edited it quite a lot, so we've made it really good.
Got a fast
like
part
Queen,
and a slow part.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
Queen,
a medium part.
I mean, it sounds like
there's a part where people cry. There's a part where people are fucking.
It's got like a heavy ska breakdown.
I love that song.
You know?
Yeah.
I was listening to it today. I love that
Switch
song.
between that and some kind of darkish hip hop. You know? So it's a cool blend.
Well, you know, for me, I listen to stuff that helps inspire me. So like I wouldn't necessarily do the same style, but you know, like sometimes you need classical.
Yeah.
Sure. My mom made me listen to classical when I was still in her belly because she heard that it's good for the brain.
Dude,
and apparently studies
it is.
Still,
I used to listen to study in university. I used to listen to Mozart, man.
Yeah.
Bach. You know
yeah, something with no lyrics is like.
Yeah, man, because you're not focusing on that forefront of hearing, so you're not trying to understand something, that lyrics, you know what I mean? You're never not trying to listen to someone speaking and saying something with content.
You know the pianist Ludovico Einaudi?
No, I don't.
Something. It's like this Italian dude, and he just like made this crazy dramatic, you know, like piece that is like it's like a movie background thing. But yeah, I played that while having a shroom shirt by myself, and I felt like I was like in the, you know, A Beautiful Mind. That moment, that fucking, oh my God, I figured it out. It's like new discovery. But yeah.
Now, classic is a great core. Classic and jazz are, I think, are two of the best core musics to expose yourself to if you want to really know and expand on your knowledge of music, man. You know.
I'm gonna say the beatniks back in the day with the jazz and stuff. Back in the 40s, like before hippies, man. You know, Kerouac and all that stuff. They were.
So, what's the future for you guys? What are you guys thinking of doing in the future? Shows, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, we'd love to do a tour in England. That was our little project. It's pushed back a little bit. But we think building all this material, doing as many shows as we can out here, getting a really good set together, we could really do a proper solid tour. I think people would really love us on the festival circuit in England, which is kind of what me and Zach know. We've done that. I love festivals in England. I mean, I know that there's really good festivals everywhere, but it's what you know.
Yeah, man. I think there's like there's a difference between promoting yourself, getting people there, and then also building people's energy. You know what I mean, right? When people get to these places, they're like, okay, entertain me, like, you know what I mean? That's you got kind of thing, you know. But like, when you go to a festival, like, no matter, who you're there to see, no matter what you're about to see, you have that energy that you're already there with them, you're on their side, and that, you know what I mean? And I feel like we've over the last few years now, we've developed some steel chins, man, you know what I mean, about building energy and people not kind of feeling it, vibing it. All right, take it back to the lab, man. Like, why was that song not hitting the way that we know it should have hit? You know what I mean? Yeah. So we go back, man, fuck around with it, and fucking make something beautiful and bring it back, innit? And you see the difference, man, and you fucking feel that shit, and you're like, damn, like,
I was gonna ask a question. What dream? Do you have a band like you would love to open for? Like a band that you would love to play with? Which one?
For me, it's Groundation, man. Groundation, and it's mad to me that like a lot of people that aren't crazy into reggae maybe don't know Groundation are like it's band from the US. Like I consider them to be music gods, man. They're like the most beautiful jazz reggae you ever fucking heard in your life, and I've never seen them live, man. Can't believe it. Never seen them live. If I could open for them one day, that would be like, ooh, holy shit, man. But I think for me, I want to England is a great band. Half the band is from England, you know what I mean? And we'd love to be able to take our sound back home. Because none of us were doing anything like this back home. You know what I mean? Like what we're doing out here and everything like that. So we want to take that back. But for me, I'm like, I want bigger, man. I want wherever the show is, and that's where I want to go, you know. Far and wide, wherever. You know, I want to experience the world with music in it. You know, that's the dream for me.
It'd be amazing to go full time with it. Like, this is why this is such a good base. Like, obviously, we're going to be teaching for a bit and enough time to do music, but if we could go full time with it, it would be the absolute dream.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's the dream for an artist is to be able to do your art and nothing else.
Yeah, you know. And it's fucking unlikely as shit, but every box for me at the moment is being ticked in it. You know, I don't think we are in terms of our level of creation. Dude, like there's not been a struggling time in the last 4 years where we've been struggling to increase our output, to improve what's already been created. You know what I mean? And I see it as a consistency. I don't see. I believe if you do anything, man, you do anything to the best of your ability for the majority of your time. Like there's no way that you can't become, you can't excel in that. Becomes something significant, you know. And if you do that, people will recognize that, man. It's only so long you can do that. It might take fucking years, man, but people will recognize it.
Yeah.
And I want to get to the point where we have enough material, man, that like our presence can't be denied. And, you know what I mean? You know, you can say you like us or you don't, but boy, they put out work in it. You know what I mean? They put in work and they put out work in it. So
I've always thought of music, as a mixture of thought and emotion and rhythm and flow, all these aspects.
Yeah.
It's the best form of communication throughout the whole world, for sure, because people understand that.
Yeah,
They're like, oh shit, that shit hits.
it hits, man. It hits. You know.
The thing is, what you guys do is more happy, upbeat music, and that's what people like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I love that, some of that dark, like, death metal from Punk Rock is like, whoa, it's too much, Yeah.
See, I'm a happy guy, man. You know what I mean? I'm on the high vibe, so it's like I want people to have a good time. We got songs that are, take it to a deeper, darker place and things. I actually had to really make a bit of effort recently to try and bring it back up again, and because I think a little bit too low.
It's a cold world, man.
Yeah, that's it, man. You know what I mean? You gotta be real at the same time. You can't be over here.
Yeah, you can't be
all the time.
That's where we come from.
Yeah, man. The music should be a spectrum of your emotions, you know what I mean? Which is never just one solitary feeling, you know?
But apparently we're living in the most peaceful time by the numbers. Basically, like
I'm always like, how on earth did they measure that? You know what I mean? Well, somewhere, all the time, every day since the dawn of civilization, there's been someone screaming. You know what I mean?
There's more people
screaming in fucking pain, man.
There's more people on Earth, but by ratio,
it's numbers.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I guess safest if we talk about maybe including like from the elements and shit. You know what I mean? Like housed. You know what I mean? As many people that are not housed, there are still maybe the most people in the world that have ever been safely housed from wolves and the cold. And you know what I mean?
Sure.
You die out there, you freeze.
Yeah.
Like they'll leave you on the street. They'll be like, no, sorry, the shelter's full.
Yeah. I hear that. I guess. You know what? Yeah. Maybe the most I guess consciously humane. You know, so sometimes we have this idea of like previous eras and generations of just like uncivilized savages, man. You know what I mean? But sometimes I like to switch it around and think like, what if everyone was just a lot nicer? What if we just got nastier, bro?
Can't we just get along?
Yeah, exactly.
Why is there always an issue.
Exactly.
I think it's
people can just
exposure.
choose to just like get along.
Yeah,
Like,
I think it's exposure. It's like you see how we have all that sense to belong. You know what I mean? That's how we create community. I think back in previous eras, there was obviously less of an opportunity to expose yourself to further away communities. You know what I mean? So I think maybe there's more of a tendency, everything's a bit more closer to home than to maybe like uphold your shit a bit more, you know what I mean? Be like, oh, you know, it's all good. I know you. You know what I mean? I know everyone here. So there's not as much opportunity to be a nasty bastard, you know what I mean, as people are now. So maybe no one's changed basically, and now we just got more of an opportunity to be a fucking prick.
Yeah. Community is important, man. If you lose that, you lose it all.
That's it, man. That's it.
it's easy to talk shit behind the screen.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what I mean? And that's it. Like I say, if people had the opportunity to do that 300 years ago, they would. You know what I mean? They fucking would. Now oust a fucking prick. You know what I mean?
30, 40 years ago, you know.
Yeah.
Imagine playing some Jimi Hendrix though for the like ancient Aztec people. They'll be like, kill him. He's a fucking.
It's a god, man.
Hendrix was amazing.
He was putting writing his musical stones together, you know. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, good stuff, man. And I think, I know it's just changed, but it's still the same. It's all still the same. It's still the same people, same desires, same everything. You know. They just need more reggae fusion, isn't it? That's it.
Get up and dance, man. It's great.
I do think we have a universal appeal, which is cool.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like I've not played the song to many people, like our favourite songs, even the ones that are a bit rough, where they haven't been like, oh, that's nice. You know, even if they're like, you know, more like death metal or whatever. They're like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good space to be, like, and then you can actually get good.
Yeah, I hear that, man. Massive death metal scene out here, isn't it?
Yeah, big one,
Scene
yeah.
out here, man. I would not have guessed in a million years when I came to Hanoi there'd be such a big punk scene here, man. And they were fucking smash it, bro.
Yeah.
They destroy the place, bro.
Yeah,
It's mad. It's sick. And then that heat, boy, it's on 40-degree heat, bro.
Yeah.
People getting punched in the face. Yeah, that's normal.
Dude, nah,
It's
holy
not
shit,
good.
man.
It's pretty bad. I mean, like, the funny thing
Not
is
always.
with the shows and stuff, and I go to the... But these kids are... Dude, some of the hardcore kids and, like, Thailand and stuff, I do promotions back there, and man, the dances they do now, it's just like, you know, it's gotten crazier and crazier. It's like they're karate chopping.
It's
like,
mad, man. It feels good. It feels like, I think for the first time in my life, man, I'm in London, so everything's saturated as shit, you know, nothing's new, like, everything's been slightly done before, like, you know, and to come out here and to see these kind of, I'm not saying early waves like punk is something totally new out here, but like, it seems to be something on the rise out here.
You know what I love about going to the shows and seeing bands from back home? To us, it's like, oh, I'm seeing this, like, saw Judge, dude, that were way back. These kids are seeing it, they never thought in their life I'd be able to see that overseas, you know? And helping me help promote and build this stuff and, like, you know, trying to bring bands over to Vietnam. It's like, you know, to us it's home, but to them it's like, whoa, this is so brand new. You know, just like you guys and your music, you know, exposing people to new.
Yeah, man, it's hard though. It's hard to be. It's hard to push something new. You know, what I mean? It's difficult. I think for us it's the other way around.
It's
at the moment.
edited,
We do nothing but live. So
Yeah,
right now we're trying to push some more viewable material that we can actually seek some more opportunities from.
So we can play live,
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's
it.
mad. It's you know, it's like you need someone to give you the opportunity. You know what I mean? And it's like, and to get that opportunity is the difficult part. And I'm not worried about after that. I'm not worried about what would happen if we did get the opportunity. That's like the only thing I do have faith in. You know what I mean? But it's like the doubt comes from, will we get the opportunity? You know, and let's be real. People out here like this. Other side of the world, man, people got their own hopes and dreams and shit. Like I wouldn't expect a team of 6 people who aren't, you know, getting that opportunity to progress, to hold on to that for, let's say, I'm in it, I'll be under the bridge, you know what I mean? But like, you know, you can't expect the same of other people. Like, people got their lives and aspirations and everything, you know what I mean? So yeah. Hopefully sooner than later, innit? You know?
Sure. I think with the live core still, like, you can't skip that. Like, our songs are probably like I think they're really good, but you just lose interest, skip it. It's just the live performance is something that you have to. It gets
You're forced to engage with
exactly,
it.
yeah.
You have to.
Exactly.
You can't look away. You're not allowed.
And we're missing that right now. Man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, hope finally it's slowly coming back, but you didn't take advantage of it when it was there. It's like I miss going to be able to go to shows, travel, you know, and now it's like, whoa, I want that, you know, like, it's like.
That's why I love like street performances because
Yeah.
it's literally right, you know, next to you. You know, like you're walking by there, and people are curious. You know, they
Yeah.
want to see.
That's it,
see
man.
what's going on.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
And it's natural as well, you know what I mean? That's what I like about festivals is like you're there, you fucking hear the shit going on, like you're walking around, you hear a sound, like, oh, I like that.
Yeah.
You've learned something new, you've found something new that you didn't know before, and that's what I want to be for people. That's what I want us to be for people. It's just it's that new sound, man. Oh, I didn't know you guys. Like, you know, I don't. When I think about the fun part for me is not playing for people that know you and want to go see you. It's for playing for people that didn't know you and being, oh man, damn, man, that was fun, that was cool. You know, that's
what's great about a festival.
Yeah, all comes back to the festival, isn't it? Right? Yeah, man, I hear that.
Yeah, one thing about like Burning Man, I went in 2017 and like it's extreme expression. That's like one of their rules. They have like 10 rules that everybody should like, you know, you can't rely on anybody.
Yeah.
There's no money. You know, everybody's gifting each other stuff, but you don't ask for
So that's
anything.
crazy, right?
You know, like don't
What
ask for
about
anything.
water?
Don't ask for anything. I mean, you have to buy your water and coffee. That's the only two things they sell. Ice. Wait, no, you have to bring. No, they don't have water there, but you can find it. Like people will give it to you.
Yeah,
you have to be
for
self-reliant.
a festival that's in the desert, that terrifies me. But
Yeah.
Ain't no water there. But
I know.
They sell ice. They sell ice to keep your food good. They
No,
sell
it sounds
ice.
amazing. It sounds like this
Coffee.
world, that festival, you know what I mean? Whatever.
It's interesting, right? Why did they choose coffee? Like
I don't know, man.
coffee and ice.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing that people really need in the
Excuse me,
desert.
coffee, man. Can I have a
Yeah.
coffee with no coffee, please? Just some ice.
Just coffee beans. They only sell the beans. They don't do it for you.
Nah, it looks mad. They got that one Africa burn in South Africa, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm just talking about my arse.
Yeah,
There is one. Yeah.
we could hit that.
Yeah, man.
Next
Let's
time.
do them all washy,
There
man.
you
Let's
go.
do it, man.
So you like festivals? You like
I love festivals, man.
you'd like to perform.
Man,
At festivals.
my best festivals are Rototom. So for everyone that doesn't know, Rototom. I don't know if that's much used, but Rototom Festival is like 7-day reggae festival in Spain, man. Then I can see them like the biggest names in reggae I've ever seen. You know, like I was there like 4 or 5 years consistently before I came out here, and I'm hopefully gonna go this summer if it's on, and man. And that for me, if we could play a Rototom, oh my god.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, if we could play a Rototom, that would be like, I could retire.
How about you, Ashi?
Well, that's been Zach's dream since I met him the first time we played together. He told me about Rotterdam. He was like, I'm going to play Rotterdam.
Yeah, man, I'll play Rototom, man. I'll go off it. And that's what I'm saying, man, like tiny stage, could be in a tent, could be in could be in the corner, man, like whatever, innit? It's so good we will fucking smash it.
Yeah.
Smash that, man, you know, like. So yeah, so that's
It's the dream.
Jack, I'm talking about yeah, best festival I've ever been to. Like, it's about expression, man. It's like the love that's there, the love and the community that's there is mad.
I think that's what everybody wants. They just want to express themselves. They want to be understood, you know, and they want to be accepted. You know, like that's the thing. They want people to, you know, they want to be a part of what everybody's doing, but you know. That's where music comes in. It's like that's the best form of communication. I think.
Hey, I totally agree with you on that.
Yeah. Definitely, man.
All right. Well, I want to thank you guys for coming in and talking to us.
Thank you.
And I really appreciate it. We'll probably have to do this again.
Oh, pleasure, man. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, thanks for coming, you guys. I think you guys are super awesome, and
Yeah,
shit, I
man.
think it's good to have you guys as the first band that we're talking to and featuring. So, yeah, and you guys want to introduce the song we're going to be playing right now?
Oh yeah. So choose and hear the song.
Yeah, let's go hear the song. And yeah, give me a quick shout out to our new band members as well, Ollie and Pierre, guitarist and bassist, man. They've come in and they have enhanced us beyond belief, man, and that's a massive shout out to them. Love you, Justin. Love you, Solo. All good. That's it, man. Yeah. Play the song.
All right.
That's a good idea.
All right.
I hope you guys enjoy, man. Enjoy
Here's the song.
Check it
All
out.
right.
No doubt. Street the hard way.
Let me take you to a place where all words elude, no name, make or break you, and everything that you hear seems so strange. Let it overthrow you, let it build you up, lay you down with that change. The rhythm seems to flow through every part of your body. You feel it the same, keep hearing on the same drum. I can't remember the notes now as clear as it was. I prayed that it would stop, and then I turned around and begged it to return once gone. So play one more time for me, one more time for me, just to know. So play one more time for me, one more time for me, just to know. I heard a song last night. I can't remember, but I'll try it when.
Begins how it ends, ascending with a symphony of strings just to drop you down again. Feel every hair on your skin, ain't nowhere too deep you can sink. Should the sound of silence descend, would you seek to forget or to find it again? So beautiful a thing, most unique of the blend. Any trip you would surely fall short and offend. Keep hearing on the same drop, but can't remember the notes now as clear as it was. I prayed that it would stop, then I turned around and begged it to return once gone. So play one more time for me, one more time for me, just to know. So play one more time for me, one more time for me, just to know. I heard a song last night. I can't remember, but I'll try it when. heard a song last night. The sweetest thing I ever heard in life. It went na 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 na